G'day everybody, it's Karen Brewer coming at you live from the Bush Telegraph on Tuesday the 9th of November 2021. This is the afternoon broadcast. Well, what a day this has been. The people of Auckland rallied in great numbers at the home of the Governor at 119 Mountain Road, Epsom. They have begun the Anzac stand. And the reason they're standing at the Governor's is because the Governor has the power to dismiss parliaments and issue the writs for a fresh election. Yes, she does, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the Bush Telegraph is rolling on that information and it's getting around now. The reason you don't know that information is because they removed constitutional studies out of schools in the 70s. But the fact of the matter is, if your parliaments have gone rogue and they start passing legislation that you don't like, well, then you take that matter to the Governor. You see, the Governor has the reserve power to refuse to grant royal assent to any legislative bill. The Governor is the only person who has the power to dismiss parliaments and issue the writs for a fresh election. Well, the people of Auckland stood today at 119 Mountain Road, Epsom, and believe you me, Cindy noticed. Of course, down in Wellington, they were in fact led round and round in circles, and they ended up at the Beehive where the people rallied for a while, and of course they got exhausted and then they all went home. And Jacinda doesn't really care what you do on the steps of Parliament. You see, whilst you're standing on the steps of Parliament having a rally, that doesn't threaten Jacinda's position at all. She can just simply ignore you. And if you've really had enough, then you're going to have to stand at the home of the Governor-General with resolve that you ain't leaving until that Governor issues those writs. You see, the problem isn't just Jacinda, it's every politician. And this is how we rid ourselves of the Freemason filth in our parliaments. You must stand there and apply such great pressure to the Governor, Cindy Kiro, that she has absolutely no alternative than to issue those writs. But in the meantime, if you're looking for confirmation about the complete waste of time it is to hold any sort of rally at a parliamentary building, let's take a look at what Jacinda thought of you all today.
What we saw today was not representative of the vast bulk of New Zealanders. What we saw today was not representative of the vast bulk of New Zealanders. What we saw today was not representative of the vast bulk of New Zealanders.
That's what Jacinda thought of you, because you turning up at Parliament doesn't actually do anything. They can simply just ignore you. But when you take the matter to the Governor, who holds the reserve power to dismiss Parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election, then you are standing in your power. So I'm pleased to say tomorrow, the people of Auckland will be back there at the Governor's yet again. And those numbers are growing substantially. And it was fabulous. Auckland today, seriously, there were people driving up and down 119 Mountain Road, Epsom. They were bipping their horns, they were stopping, they were jumping out of their vehicles to hand out water bottles to the people that were standing there. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, those numbers will be greater tomorrow. You see the jig's up, Jacinda Ardern. Oh yes, we're going over your head and every other politician's head. You've all got to go. Jig's up. Game's over. Every politician sitting in every parliament is a Freemason de Molay purpose-bred spider insider from a Freemason de Molay school, from a Freemason de Molay family. And that's why they all ignore you. That's why they laugh at you when you are standing on the steps of Parliament. Because without going to the Governor, you achieve nothing. But thankfully, the people of Auckland are standing and in great numbers. Tomorrow, being Wednesday, Jacinda Ardern is scheduled to arrive in Auckland, and as such, she must present herself to the Governor at Government House, located at 119 Mountain Road, Epsom. So, ladies and gentlemen of Auckland, please be upstanding in great numbers. In great numbers. Get there early. We're going to have a big day tomorrow. And to the Governor-General, Cindy Kiro, I would say to you, it's looking very bad for you, Cindy. All those people standing outside your home today, and you could not find the courage to come and talk to them. Well, I can assure you, Cindy, that pressure is going to go greater and greater. And just like the Governor of New South Wales in 1932, you will issue those writs and act on the will of the people. 5 million New Zealanders, Cindy, and just one governor. Keep the pressure on, Aucklanders. You did absolutely fabulous today. I'll be back with you this evening. There's going to be 2 broadcasts tonight. I will be live on Telegram chat at 7 p.m. and there will be my usual live at 9 p.m. New Zealand time for both of them. So I will see you all then. Anzac, get ready to stand tomorrow. Together we are mighty. Bye, folks.